Hello, wildlings. Welcome back to Wild Whimsy, your one-stop shop for trying things yourself that you only saw for 5 minutes on the internet. It seems to be how we're rolling.
Yep.
I read that. I read a paragraph about that particular craft or DIY. I can do that. I can do it now.
Yeah. Or watch a 20-minute video.
No engineering degree required. No. Yeah. Anyway. In this month's episodes, we're going to be starting our work on mosaics. It'll be super fun. And so we're going to try three-dimensional objects, and we're going to try flat objects. We have objects.
We have objects, yes.
We have lots of things to try. Today, we're going to be breaking up some cups and plates that we found along the way for the pieces to see how it goes.
Yeah. And then breaking glass. We went to your uncle's stained glass shop.
Yes. So Main Glass Art Studio is in Lisbon Falls, Maine. I'll put a link in the description. And we got we did a nice little visit. I did not video it. That's very sad.
Right, yeah. The place is gorgeous.
It is. It's a beautiful museum and stained glass mosaics. They do, classes as well as, selling materials for your stained glass needs.
Goals for studio space.
Oh man, super goals for studio space because it's epic.
Dream studio space.
Yes. So we were able to pick up some scrap glass to work with, as well as our tiles and things that we purchased or found along the way. And so in just a few moments, we're going to get set up for breaking glass. So we'll be right back.
Okay. Position.
Gonna have yourself a setup similar to this. Safety first. We don't want glass flying all over our floor and stuff. We do have Caboose, the shop dog, or the studio dog, and really, I don't want him stepping on glass, or ourselves. We don't always wear shoes in here. And you want to have yourself some protective glasses. I'm putting on these gloves because I don't like the tiny little pieces that it's not guaranteed, that might get into my fingers just during this breaking process. There's some safety glasses, so make sure you get yourself some when doing this process, at least, because this process is going to be, we're using large hammers and things. So you want to be protected from flying objects as you do this. One of the things I'm curious about, if you want to start setting up your first piece that you're going to break.
Okay, what am I breaking? What am I breaking today? Because I do have a design in mind. I'm going to be breaking, can I get the boots?
Yes. I'm
going to be breaking pieces that'll actually go on my boots with flowers. So I'm going to be breaking up some pieces to actually fill in the boots, because I have the majority of the pieces that I want for the flowers already. So I'm mainly figuring out, I may do like green and brown for the boots. So we'll see what happens.
Then I'll be looking for pieces for my three-dimensional objects. I picked an L for Larrabee Studios. That's my husband's game studio. And so I'll make him a nice little something for his desk. We're going to test mosaics on a flat surface and the three-dimensional surfaces. And so here's the number. We're going to start off with the smashing. So and then we'll get into more of the precision cutting. And so like she has, we'll pull those boots out again where it's nice, because it's a nice visual. But she has some nice lines and you can see the petals and things like that. So she's going to want to shape her tile and glass pieces to fit in there. So that's more of using these types of tools with your, so it's more for precision cuts.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just, I got a cup at a yard sale. I want that flour off of it. Crush!
Crush,
We
yeah.
need to
Smash!
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna start
I
off
love
by.
this. Oh, and so you don't think we're breaking good mugs. There is, a chip right here in the mug.
Right.
So it's not really safe to drink out of. And then this one is pretty good shape, but, if you're smashing one, you got to smash the other. So, and they were the only two in a matching set. So I don't know what we want to do.
One of the other, I don't know, you see it in movies, right, where they take the towel or the thing and put it over and then smash.
Yeah,
That'll probably keep
that's a good idea.
glass
Keep
from
the glass.
smash.
Yay, there it
Nice.
goes.
Yeah, there we go.
There it goes.
Keeps it down.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm not going to crush it because I want, oh, look, it split it just in half.
Neat.
And then,
Do that thing with the half cup.
yeah, yeah.
In our research and looking, there's a lot of cool mosaic stuff out there where, they take half of the bowl,
There we go.
and half of the cup and make something
Yeah. So this,
nice.
kept some of the nice
Yeah.
flowers. And then I still got some of the strawberry. And from what I saw, I can use
Either tool.
either tool.
I think from my learning, it was whichever one is you're more comfortable with.
And that breaks it. This is
using.
a lot softer break. There isn't much room
This
between.
guy. Let's see if we can't get.
So I think I want to save the strawberry. This does take a little bit of hand strength. There we go.
Ooh,
So I wanted to
Wonder if
keep the
that's
strawberry.
thinner
I think.
stuff.
Is it not opening that?
It doesn't open wide enough to get
Oh wow.
in here.
Oh.
So
This one actually.
all right.
This one gets wide enough.
Yeah, you're doing just fine. So
And
just
then-
show you by following. There's this purple
This-
line on the.
Okay, if I can hold on to it, there's that
Yeah.
this purple line that I'm covering with my thumb that I'd like to try. We'll see precision-wise. Not bad.
Nice, nice. And then
Not bad.
she can
Put
use
on
that
line.
same tool to get in there and get closer to the purple and chip it.
Yeah. Of course.
If you're cool and you're working a stained glass studio,
right?
you'll have access to a grinder and can possibly take it and grind your pieces into shape. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready to, yeah.
I'm like a little timid because I haven't used these tools before. So I think I'm doing pretty good here.
Look at that.
Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. Look at that. So it kind of follows the purple line. So, and then, so this is curved. Oh, look, that one's pretty
This
good.
one's nice, and maybe this guy will get in and get some straight edge.
Oh, very nice. So that one gets it too. Of course, if we want flatter pieces, then we have to do smaller pieces in order to lay it onto our project. And since coffee cups are curved, you kind of have to, I would imagine, we'll have to shave them down so
Yeah,
that they
one of
lay
the
flat.
suggestions was to cut until it's flat. So, if I were to cut out these flowers, is to keep going around them, and then if I have to cut this flower right in half,
Oh,
it
yeah.
will flatten.
Okay.
Yeah, after cutting out the whole thing, then cutting it into pieces so that they fit together.
So that's cool. Oh, this box is a
Sounds like-
really great idea.
It
This
is.
is awesome.
It is. I was like, you gotta do something for protection.
Right? So this is really cool. I like how that turned out. And then I have this cute bowl with the rooster on it. Well, we're just going to smash the heck out of him too. No, there's a rooster on both sides. Oh, they're different roosters. Didn't notice. But it's all chipped around the edges and that sort of chipped on the bottom. So there really isn't much that you can do with that bowl. So do you want to do smashing?
Oh no, you have fun.
Okay. I think I'm just going to turn it flat like that and then just go. There we go.
Nice.
Smashed it in half. And it's a lot of the same colors. Actually, if I can get the rooster out of there, that'd be cool. So even with the hammer, you can do some precision, a little bit of precision. Of course, he's curved, so we would have to put him on something that's curved, I think.
I think so.
If I wanted to just save the rooster.
I want that specific. Yeah, like so. I had seen that you mortar it in or plaster it in like this, and then you put the do half of the cup as well, like a really cool like. Maybe it's pouring.
Oops! I just cut off his feet.
Oops.
Oops.
If you find the piece, you might be able to when you might be able to glue it back in place.
Right.
That one seems to be good for those precision.
I think this is good for precision. Yeah, for sure.
Whereas I don't know, this guy's just. I mean, I have a hard time because I have small hands for these wider hand tools.
Yeah, I think having like something that we could sand the edges with or grind the edges a little bit so they're softer. Yeah. But there's my rooster.
Some sandpaper.
So, and of course, it's got a chipped edge on it that I want to get rid of. So we're going to be dangerous, and we're going to go in here and try and put that out. Oh, I just beheaded my rooster. Okay, so that's a fail. Although we can mortar him in and pretend that he's still whole. But yeah, so.
And I'm sure like once you get used to the tools too, it's easier to manipulate and manage, right?
Yeah. So yeah, hammering is fun. We like that. All right.
And then just using some
sandpaper.
Sandpaper will help you to smooth out. That's a terrible grit for this, but like if you get the proper grit, you can smooth out your edges.
Yeah.
So you had your, this inner edge, right? It was
it's all a little bit jagged and still kind of jagged.
Yeah, I mean,
I think we need a higher grit to do that. Yeah, so those are our broken pieces. I guess we could try glass now and see how that breaks up.
Glass is, we know it's thinner.
Yeah.
And these are just scrap pieces, so we're going to end up with, all kinds of various
shapes,
widths and shapes and things. So it's all a matter of, these are probably better for this, right? So it's,
I would imagine,
I want this. Maybe not.
Maybe not. I don't know. I think that tool is defective. Oh.
You just have to know how to break it, right?
I guess so.
There we go. And so it breaks it into some smaller pieces.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, we'll see. I'll test this and see.
That probably has a better precision with glass, too.
We might have to get that went a heck of a lot better.
Again, first time using these tools, so it's an interesting. I think, though, with glass.
Little pieces.
If you have a glass cutter and you do the pre-line first, it's easier to grab and snap what you need to.
And then on some of these, I don't know if you can actually see it, but her uncle actually drew lines of where he wanted to cut his glass. And so, he must have had like a design on there and he was cutting out the design, which your uncle is definitely way more skills,
right? Or the people from the class or whatever,
right?
So I mean, this is stuff that's in the scrap glass, right? So it's
So it's Perfect.
It's very cool. Lots of cool colors. But yeah, so with cutting glass, I don't know. Like, so I use a glass cutter, and then it probably snaps better when you use this tool if you have the pre-line.
Yeah, once again, I'm cutting jagged. There's got to be a way. But
Yeah, and then you would take and sand it
and then
down.
sand it down. Yep, to get your curve. So we'll have to work on that. But I managed to break that down into small pieces that are still,
Definitely
in my
usable.
mind, easy to put on the cow. Or not the cow. Sorry, I have a flat one that's a cow as well, which is really cute. But it's really big, and it's for goals. Once again, it's not
right.
It's not
Goals.
like we're not first project. It's going to be the second project, which I think will be super cool. So
yeah, that's the different types of materials that you can use on mosaics, because here we have shells as well. So these are all just dyed seashell chips. That's fun to say.
By the seashore.
And so you can use those types of things. I've seen anything you can put. So corks from wine bottles and stuff. You can cut them down to fit in there.
Those flower vase stones.
Yes.
I don't know what they're technically called, but
like round. So after we do glass and tile, I want to do a video, I think later, about pebble art.
Pebble art. Oh, that would be super cool.
This is the same process, just with a different medium. So this is with glass and tile, and then that would be with more of a natural, rocks and pebbles type ideas.
And of course, with breaking this stuff, we have lots of unusable shards that just...
So it's probably get like a coffee can or some sort of metal tin bucket that you can, put all that in for disposal later. Take it to your dump and of course see if they recycle glass and things.
Yeah. Well, that was a scrap and it turned out pretty good. So yeah, I was going to say some mosaic people would be like, don't throw those away. But yeah, I think some of these shards we could actually use.
Yeah. That's some precision right there.
Yeah. Yep. So so that's our breaking glass.
Breaking glass.
And breaking cups.
Yep.
And our next video will be placing our broken pieces onto our projects. My boots and Dee's L. And we'll see what kind of designs we come up with.
Should be super fun and intriguing. I'm already I love working with concrete and stuff. I don't know if that's just something my dad that was his thing.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where I get it from. But it's fascinating and fun. And when we're recording this right now, it's springtime, so it's getting the garden ready for the season time. And so there's a lot of ideas.
A lot of ideas flowing.
So in the near future, look for separate segments from Faye's house and my own personal home garden projects that we're working on, because it's just a little bit of extras for all all the people who are supporting us. See some of our behind the scenes extra projects that we that we will take what we've learned from doing all these projects that we do and expand upon them and do extra things. And and my she shed's almost done, so I can start using the inside soon. That's super fantastic. Yeah. Super fantastic. And I have, stuff over the summer that I'm going to, I want sculptures for my garden and stuff. And I want to play with concrete and paper mache. And so it's going to be a fun, interesting summer. Yeah. Of arting. Yeah. All right. So we'll see you on the next video. Until then, stay wild.